Managing aflatoxin in maize. Aflatoxin is a mold or fungus that often grows on maize and other crops like groundnuts. Eating maize or other crops containing aflatoxin can make you sick or even cause death. You cannot see aflatoxin, but you can see the mold that it grows in. Not all mold contains aflatoxin, but it is best to reduce the risk of any mold on your maize crop, as aflatoxin is dangerous to your health and cannot be cleaned away by washing or cooking. In this video, you will learn ways to reduce the risk of aflatoxin in your maize field and during storage. Aflatoxin often builds up in your maize field from year to year, so be sure to rotate crops to avoid this buildup of aflatoxin in your fields. Good crops to rotate with maize include soybean, sorghum, millet, cassava, and yams. Do not rotate with groundnut, as groundnuts are also affected with aflatoxin and therefore will not help your soil rest from the aflatoxin. Leaving crop residue in your field is good for your soil, but leftover cobs and crop residue can also build aflatoxin in your field. The best way to ensure crop residue does not build aflatoxin in your field is to apply chemicals that kill the fungus that produces aflatoxin. Your maize field will also be at a greater risk of aflatoxin when the conditions are dry. Planting in tide ridges and on time may help keep water in your soil longer and manage aflatoxin risks. Another thing you can do to reduce the risk of aflatoxin is to harvest on time and immediately dry maize to a moisture level below 12%. Dry outside the field, on a tarp, and avoid drying on bare ground. Drying on a raised platform is best. Using a solar or hot air dryer will also reduce the risk of aflatoxin. To check the moisture level, put 2 teaspoons of salt in a 750 milliliter bottle and collect grain at random. Fill the bottle to half and shake. If the salt sticks to the grains, then the moisture level is too high and continue to dry maize. If the salt does not stick to the grain, it has been dried to an acceptable level. Sort through the maize before storage. Any maize that has mold on it should be separated and thrown away. Maize that is contaminated with aflatoxin should never be fed to people or animals. Storing maize in hermetically sealed or airtight bags is best way to keep aflatoxin from your grain post-harvest. Be sure to store bags off the floor and away from sunlight, pests and animals, and store in a well-ventilated room. Do not store bags against the wall. Do not allow the bags to get wet. By following these actions, you can reduce aflatoxin in your maize and provide healthy food for your family and livestock.